Dangote see the fine money till now. Dangote may tell you still unfulfilled based on his projections, what he wants. Being unfulfilled in life, the truth is you can never be satisfied with any level you are. You always want to go to the next level. But if you've not even done anything, you've not arrived anywhere, know that many people hit their breakthroughs, they hit limelight at a later age.
Falling doesn't make a man down. It's staying down that makes a man down. So you fall, you get up.
Right.
Watch the footballers. They fall how many times on the pitch. You still get up. I still continue playing the football. So you fall down in life, you get up, you continue pushing. You continue pushing. Now, with the spiritual cleared, you must have what we call the blessing. What is the blessing? The blessing is an empowerment to succeed. So when you have that empowerment to succeed, when you say orange, and others are selling orange, customers will be coming to your own orange more than others.
If you discover God, you discover yourself. Life is like the ladder you see that has two legs, but joined at the end. If God is on the other side and is always there, and you're able to climb up, you're eventually going to meet Him. But if you decide to go down and assume that He doesn't exist and all that, well, you're going to be far from Him. And the reality is that nobody can take this life alone.
Okay. I've learned that relationships with human beings is an asset. Is an asset, even though nobody will feel you like humans, but don't let it make you lose who you are or make you stop having relationships with people. Humans are an asset just like you have money. Relationships are an asset as well. But don't see people like a moving dollar bill, moving money bill. See them for who they are. Have genuine relationships with people, and don't feel bad when you are filled by fellow humans.
So second question, what did you do to be successful? Like,
Am I successful yet? Okay, I would say one is God. Um, the physical is ruled by the spiritual. Um, you have to be here or here. You can't stand on the fence. One is God, most importantly. Two is to be diligent. Three is don't be overwhelmed by anything you want to do. Just start. No matter how complex it is, one step at a time, one leg in front of the other. One step. It's like wanting to build a skyscraper. For instance, don't look at the end of the skyscraper. Look at the first step you need. The first block, the second block goes on the second, on the first, the third block goes on the second. Before you know, you're done. It's a step by step. Don't get overwhelmed. Just start the first step.
wow.
Yeah.
So that advice can go to somebody who's feeling unfulfilled in life and wants to break that mood. Can that advice go, or give us one advice for somebody who is feeling unfulfilled in life?
Okay. Dangote see the fine money till now. Dangote may tell you still unfulfilled based on his projections, what he wants. Being unfulfilled in life, the truth is you can never be satisfied with any level you are. You always want to go to the next level. But if you've not even done anything, you've not arrived anywhere, know that many people hit their breakthroughs, they hit limelight at a later age. The owner of this chicken chain store, not Chicken Republico, the foreign one, what's the name? He actually hit it at an old age. His recipe hit it at an old age. A whole lot of people made it at an elderly age. I'm not saying they will make it at another. I'm saying that time, prosperity, wealth, achievement is a factor of not giving up. Keep pushing, one leg in front of the other. You will definitely get there.
Wow. What is the truth about life that you learned that you wish more people could understand?
Okay, the truth I've learned about life is life revolves as a wheel of tire.
Say that again.
Life revolves as a wheel of tire.
Okay.
There's a season in life that your wheel will be up. Another season in life your wheel will be down. But what if you don't understand that principle? When your wheel is down, you think probably you're not doing something right, or probably you do not remain down. No, every man, everybody in life that ascended to something tangible experiences that. If a person is feeling unfulfilled in life and wants to break that gene,
Yes.
two basic things. Feeling unfulfilled in life is not synonymous with that person.
Mm.
Every great man you've seen had a moment in their life when they felt unfulfilled. What's unfulfilled? Unfulfilled is that your expectations, your hope, what you're looking for, aspirations, they are not accomplished. But that's where mentorship comes in. That's where sponsorship comes in. If you have somebody you can look up to, who can tell you that, man, what you're passing through, we passed through it and we succeeded. Yeah? So when that process comes in life, first and foremost is remember that life is spiritual and physical. That's why people go into occult. People do a lot of spiritual things. People go into church and believe in God, and people fast, people pray, people do a lot of spiritual things because first life is spiritual. Then before life becomes physical. Same thing with everything in life. If you want to build a house, it first of all occurs in your imagination, which is spiritual.
That's spiritual. Yes.
It's not tangible. You don't see it
Yes.
here. It occurs in the spirit realm, occurs in your imagination, occurs in your thoughts, idea.
Yes.
You don't look for an architect that will sketch it in paper and book, you now tweak it, and then before it materializes physically. Same with where a child comes in. The parents dream, thought about it, want to have a child, and then the child comes in as a semen. The semen is not a human being, but that will fertilize them every hour, will give you a child. So when someone is passing through depression, when someone is passing through ups and downs in life, and the person will not give up, no. First thing to do is go spiritual first. Take it to God in prayers. Add fasting to it. Because some things prayers alone does not focus on some things. If prayers alone handle things, everybody who prays can be getting answers. Some things need fasting to it. Some things need sacrifice to it. That sacrificial aspect is where a lot of people miss it. If God Himself sacrificed His only begotten Son, who are you not to sacrifice? So that sacrifice aspect goes with the spiritual principles. So for instance, if everybody in your family have never broken 100 million naira mark and want to break it, they can't just break it by praying and fasting alone. The sacrifice have to come in. You have to sacrifice what the ancestors or your forefathers, your progenitors, they have never sacrificed. Now look at scriptures. Solomon did something that got God's attention. Solomon sacrificed cows, bulls, and I can't speak of. Solomon took a step to sacrifice. He took another step. He was sacrificing. He got to a level that this guy got God's attention. I'm like, who is this person? He didn't ask God for anything. It wasn't God. People are asking God. People are calling God. People are pulling on God. God came to him. You understand? Others are going to God. God came to him. Why? The level of sacrifice the guy should look at. And God came to him and said, what do you want? How many other people have you seen in the scripture that God asked, what do you want? Others have never done. So he got what others have never gotten. And then God asked him, what do you want? And because he had learned in the foot of his father David, he understood the principle of wisdom. He asked God for wisdom. And God said, because you didn't ask for wealth, you didn't ask for riches, I will give you the principal thing. And then all other things will be added onto it. So the person who is passing through depression, the person should first of all be spiritual. Okay? Sort it out spiritual, because sometimes there's a spirit that causes depression. So when you handle the spiritual aspect, is lit. No, ask yourself again. There's some people who are very diligent, very hardworking, but they have little or nothing to show for it. Spiritual. Why another person puts in a little effort, maximum output comes in.
Spiritual.
Yes. So if the person has wrong spiritual background that is blocking things, you need a lot of spiritual to also break it up. So once you clear that spiritual aspect, the next thing the person needs to do is get out of that mess. Get out. Tell yourself, falling doesn't make a man down. It's staying down that makes a man down. So you fall, you get up. What's the footballers? They fall mental on the pitch. You still get up. I still continue playing the football. So you fall down in life, you get up, you continue pushing. You continue pushing. Now, with the spiritual cleared, you have what we call the blessing. What is the blessing? The blessing is an empowerment to succeed. So when you have that empowerment to succeed, when you say orange and others are selling orange, customers will be coming to your own orange more than others. So whatever the person lays his or her hand to do, prospers.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What about life that you learned that you wish more people could understand?
Well, maybe I could say that life is simple, first of all. It's not complicated. There are principles for everything, laws that guide everything. And our effort should be to discover those laws and principles. If you follow them, things will work out well. So, one I would say there is, no matter how we want to look at it, no matter how we want to look at it, we are human beings are spirits. Life is spiritual. There's a spiritual part of us, and nobody should play with that. Then there's a physical part of you, okay, and that's where we do all the activities. But if you pay all the attention on the physical part and leave off the spiritual, you're sure for problems. The journey begins in your spiritual walk, your values, your relationship with God. It helps to strengthen your faith. It helps to give you direction, purpose, and help you to understand yourself better. And then you can approach and face the world from that perspective. It helps you to manage the things, your energy, and the things that come around you better than ordinarily you would do. So it's one of those things I would say everybody should learn, and I've learned in life, and every day we keep applying ourselves to it. There's really no end to the search and to discoveries, but the more we discover, the better we become. And everybody's on that journey to the end.
That's great. That's great. So, what is the advice you can give to someone who is feeling unfulfilled in life and wants to break out of that mood?
Well, like Pastor has said many times, if you discover God, you discover yourself. Life is like the ladder you see that has two legs, but joined at the end. If God is on the other side and is always there, and you're able to climb up, you're eventually going to meet him. But if you decide to go down and assume that he doesn't exist and all that, well, you're going to be far from him. And reality is that nobody can take this life alone.